Since the beginning of time, legend has told of an epic battle between darkness and light. But now, the darkness spreads.
So I'm standing here with JC, the new Prince of Persia. Can you take us back to when you were trying to reimagine Prince of Persia, and what ideas did you have, and what were your plans for this game?
Well, we did finish the previous trilogy, which was the trilogy of the Sands of Time. That had a complete story about the Sands of Time being found, created, destroyed, the story of a prince who becomes a king. But for us, Prince of Persia is not just a character, it's a universe that was started by Jordan Mechner a long time ago with the first Prince of Persia game, which was a complete different prince. So for us, the next step was just to explore more of this universe, explore new places, new stories, and new characters too. So we decided to create a completely new game. This game is not linked at all with the previous Prince of Persia game. It's also a fresh start for us, and we wanted to keep the basics of Prince of Persia that were working so well. So the acrobatics, the fighting, the puzzles, and the magic in the game. Because that was strong, and we knew we could do a strong game with this, but we wanted to add something more meaningful to the experience. So we decided to focus on the character drama and on the progression of the character, and trying to get the player involved in the game. And from there on, all the decisions basically cascaded from there in order to create the game that we have now.
The art style for this game is very, very special and very particular. Can you tell us how that came about, and what your ideas were on that?
First, historically, we've always had great illustrators on Prince of Persia, but on the previous generation of consoles, we had great illustrations that we used as references for the game that was completely different. This time around, we decided that these illustrations that were so great, we would try to reproduce them in the game and play in the actual illustrations. We also really wanted to embrace the Arabian Nights experience and the universe. So we wanted something colorful, something that felt like a storybook, more like the Arabian Nights tales, these kind of things. So we wanted to go for something colorful and painting-like.
But it's also a bold move, because of course you risk saying the people who played the previous Prince of Persia games, they may not recognize themselves in the new one.
It's true. I hope they will like it. We've had a lot of feedback saying that they wanted a colorful Arabian Nights universe. I think that in this style we are delivering really an Arabian Nights universe. We've really tried to embrace this. For example, our character is inspired by Sinbad, the sailor, the merchant, who always loses all his riches before he starts a new adventure. So that's why our character this time around is more of an adventurer, a drifter. When he starts the game, he just lost his donkey. And from the beginning of the game, around the places when the world opens, basically, the places will be corrupted. So this covers the world. This removes all life from the world, puts enemy into it, and traps and corruption, which is a dark matter that covers the world and is basically deadly. And as you will evolve through the game, as you will heal more regions, the corruption will progress too. So this is also a way for us to make sure that the challenge is always there, because if you start with this particular node at the beginning of the game or at the end of the game, we need to make sure that there's an escalation. And the nodes themselves, they will, every healing will tell a little story, so you will have a little experience when you do this.
So can you tell us something about Elika?
Yes, Elika, our secondary character. So again, as I explained, we wanted to go closer to the character. So adding Elika through the game, she will follow you, will help us narrate or give elements or give backstory while you play. You can also talk to her at any time to have more information if you want to. You're not forced to. So it also enables us to not put cinematics and cutscenes all the while. And we also wanted to create, so it also enables us to evolve the relationship between the characters, so you get more details about how they feel and how they progress. But also we wanted to create a relationship not only between the prince and Elika, but also between the player and Elika. So we wanted Elika to be a useful tool for the player, and be able to help in combat, acrobatics, all aspects of the game, the puzzles. If you're trying to find your way, she will light it for you and show you where to go. And that's basically an autonomous character that will follow you around, and when you press a button you will ask for help and she will jump in and help you, and contextually, depending on what you need, she will give it to you.
So this new prince, will we see him in a trilogy as well?
That's an interesting question. Right now nothing is planned on a trilogy. It's something that's always interesting, but we'll have to keep thinking about it, I think.
With a deadly new ally, to save a kingdom and restore the light.